We have put August in our rearview mirror, and we have done some great work in August, and now it's time to forge ahead here in September, not December yet, in September. And hey, we only have just 2 more days until we get a long weekend. So we have today and tomorrow in the Eagle's Nest, and then we are out of school on Monday, and then we'll be back in the Eagle's Nest on Tuesday of next week. So let's really give everything we have today and tomorrow to be great in the Eagle's Nest and to be elite in the Eagle's Nest. We'll talk about that in a second too. Hey, just a couple of reminders for you. We did really good with this yesterday, especially with number 2 and 3, but we want to continue to practice excellence every single day. If you have a cell phone, make sure you're putting that up in your book bag. I appreciate that. That limits that distraction for you. We don't have those at recess or anything like that. We want to make sure that you're enjoying your time playing and you are saving TikTok for later. You can do that at home, right? But with that being said, make sure you're also playing in your recess zone, scholars. That's very important. You're playing with each other, accepting each other, making sure that you're having some fun with each other. Also, the second thing, please do not lean on the walls, right? So when you're standing in the hallway, please don't do this, right? Don't put the lean on there. But if you could just make sure you're standing to the left of the black line and then standing on a word, that would really help out, right? So we make sure that the paint is not chipping away, especially in the upstairs hallways, making sure that we are keeping our school in a very good condition. So thank you for that. And also voice level 0 during transitions and making sure that we are voice level 0 during dismissal. Thank you for that. All right, here's our 7-day forecast. Today says less humid. I still feel a little humid right now, but right now it says it's going to be 86 degrees outside, and currently it's 72 degrees. It's 7:32 in the morning. It's already 72 degrees. So with that, it's going to be a little bit warmer today and tomorrow, but it looks as if we're going to be outside in our recess zones, which is awesome. So enjoy your time at recess today. Hey, a schedule is coming out very, very soon for you to do the Fairview 5 and the Scholar Pledge. So maybe a couple of more hours or another day to memorize it if you haven't done so. And if you are memorized it, which is a lot of you, if you have memorized it, now it is time to work through practicing it every single day. Number 1, we are actively listening to the speaker. Number 2, we're keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. Number 3, we're cleaning up our area. Number 4, we're being kind to others with our words and our actions. And number 5, we are doing our best daily. Goes along with the Scholar Pledge. I've seen this in some of our teachers' classrooms. I see a lot of you are working through learning this, which is really cool to see. It says, as a Fairview Scholar, I choose integrity, excellence, and teamwork. We've talked about integrity and excellence, and today we'll finish up talking about teamwork. It says, today I will soar to new heights and do my best. I am a Fairview Eagle. I will be successful. You will be successful today because you're a Fairview Eagle and you are in the Eagle's Nest today. So the Scholar Challenge is coming up, of course. We'll make sure that you get that schedule very soon. So scholars, making sure that you're memorizing the Fairview 5 and also memorizing the Scholar Pledge if you haven't done so already. And you also know as a scholar that you show integrity, excellence, and teamwork, right? So the other day we talked about integrity. That's the quality of being honest, right? Doing the right thing when you don't think anybody else is watching you. Yesterday, we talked about excellence, the quality of being outstanding. And then today, we'll briefly talk about teamwork. Teamwork is probably the word that you've heard the most, right? Teamwork, okay? When I work with others, that is correct, right? It's the quality of working together. So next week, I'm really excited because on morning announcements, we're going to start reading a book together called The Hard Hat. If you can see it, and I keep going in and out. Well, it's called The Hard Hat. I kind of dissolved in the screen there, but it's called The Hard Hat for Kids, and it's a story about how to show integrity, excellence, and teamwork in all that you do, and 10 ways to be a great teammate. So this year, I really want our scholars, I really want you guys to not only show integrity and excellence, but really be a great team, right? Inside your classrooms and outside your classrooms. And so we'll learn what that looks like throughout the year, and especially during that story. So I'm excited to read that story with you beginning on Tuesday of next week. And before we head out on announcements today, I just want to encourage you with something. So you've heard me say this term, and I've heard other scholars now saying it. And so we're just going to run with it, right? So we know that good is good, right? Hey, if you're good today, that's good. If you're great, All right, be great because you are great. All right, I can be great. That's better than good. Or you can choose to be elite. And elite is elite. So good is good, great is great, elite is elite. So elite scholars is what you are, right? And what that means is that you're not only following the Fairview Five today, but you're staying locked in all day on what your awesome teachers are doing in front of you today and teaching, and you're making sure that you are participating in class, getting your work done, because that is what elite scholars do. And that's what I'm looking for in the Eagle's Nest. Myself and Miss Fuller, we're looking for elite scholars because that is what you are each and every day in the Eagle's Nest. Hey, I got some good news. We might have some visitors in the building today walking around, seeing you in class. So you might see some other people other than myself and Miss Fuller in your classrooms today. Hey, guess what? They're just here to check you out and see the awesome things that you're doing at Fairview. So that's a really, really good thing. So you can be elite. And if a visitor ever walks into your classroom and your teacher is teaching, you don't need to say anything to the visitor. You stay actively listening to the speaker, which at that time, if your teacher is teaching, you stay locked in on your teacher because that is who is going to get you to become elite in the Eagle's Nest. So I'm excited to see you in action today. It's going to be a great day in the Eagle's Nest. One final announcement. Guess what? Tomorrow is Friday, and we all know what Friday brings. Running around in the hallways. We've got Scholars of the Week. Are the belts going to change tomorrow? Today is the last day that you could do it. I'm going to tell you right now, I saw Mr. Phillips' class in the hallway the other day, and they are the current hallway champions. And the look on their face was, try to take this belt from us. That's all I'm going to say about that. Right? They said, try and take this belt from us. So we'll see. And I know a couple classrooms in the hallway that are doing some really good things. So we've got a specials championship belt. And I know the specialists have seen a lot of great classes this week. And we also have that hard working soaring belt as well, who's doing the best inside the classroom. So keep it up. Is Miss Kelly's class going to win that again? And then also, are you going to become a Scholar of the Week? A lot of you ask, hey, Mr. Hege, can I be a Scholar of the Week? Remember, I don't choose Scholars of the Week. I just get the awesome opportunity to say the Scholars of the Week. Your teachers choose the Scholars of the Week because they are with you all the time and they are looking for elite scholars. So today's your last chance for this week to become an elite scholar and be a Scholar of the Week. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you in action today at 7:38. It's time to get after it. I hope you have an amazing Thursday in the Eagle's Nest.